all of the dev kit things. Did I already do the Enki? No, I need the Frost Enki or the Arctic Enki. All the fun. Spawn them in like 25% of the time. Testing a new mic setup just to see how well it works. Bigfoot. Yeah, man. The more you add to this and don't save it and close it, the longer it takes to load sometimes. Go ahead and add the Decorous up there too. No Decorous. Okay, there's the Dodecarus. This is the fun. This is the fun I get to go through. May. I had my mic about 14 miles away from my face. I had nowhere to put it. Now I got a boom, so it's on a boom. Do. Man. Okay, got the mammoth in snow. Definitely want the rhino up there. I want the rhino to be in its home. My computer sounds like a Cessna taking off sometimes when it gets warm, and it is very warm in this house, even with the AC. Skipped the liquid cool on this one, and I feel bad about that now. I'm gonna put the packy up there. I always find my packies in the mountains or in the snow, so. Gonna do. Gonna throw a saber tooth up there. Go ahead and save that. Just in case something happens and it kicks the bucket. Want the wolf up there. I'm gonna try to keep them kind of where they're normally spawning. Want you in the snow. The snow is your home. This is so boring. I'm gonna tell you right now. But we're getting there. I've got over half the dinos linked to spawners now. They're not going to be linked to every single spawner on every map, but. And I'm debating on even worrying about Genesis, because Genesis nobody cares for. I want something up there to make it dangerous for you to go in the snow, so have some wyverns. I'm gonna spawn these in the trench. They're only going to have 15% chance to spawn, though. Demonic wyvern. Well, demon wyvern. Used to be demonic, and now everybody under the sun uses it specifically demonic. At least they were demonic in my old mod. Spawn offset, I had to keep them from spawning on top of each other. Sure, why not? We'll put the demonic giga, or the demon giga over there. Put the other one in the other mountains. So you actually have to go to one or the other place, depending on which one you want. Okay, so throw an OP Rex up there. These guys will not be able to, or you won't be able to tame these guys. I plan on making them drop a skin, though, that you can put on your Rex, and maybe a buff to go along with that to kind of help with stats of some sort. Again, with the 0.15, I think I screwed up here, didn't I? Yeah, I don't want you. I want you to be 0.15. I want you to spawn 15% of the time. Giga's fine, but the Wyvern's not so much. Definitely want the Fear Rocks up there. Full size, it's not gonna be tiny. There is no tiny face. You like how this BP is not a regular BP? Man, it's like I can't register that blueprint. I don't want to use it. Another 15% of the time. Had another wyvern to go up there. Yeah, we're gonna go add that wyvern real quick. I mean, I could just throw them all in a regular spawner, and people could use simple spawners, and that would negate having to add them to every map. But yeah, this is ridiculous. Eventually, I will change the color of the fire too. It's not very hard. It's just I'm trying to get this stuff out so I can start testing it. There's literally swamp and Carno Island, and I can be testing this mod. 15%. Swamp's gonna get all the pestilence, which they don't do torpor, so that's a thing. Um, oh yeah, my son designed a dodo. He's not even 5 yet. Oh god. Yes, let me have my clouds back and my sun, please. You can go away. Utility guys are gonna make them spawn on their own little place on the beach. Um, there literally is no desktop audio because there is no audio unless I play in the world. Like it's just not registering any desktop audio. That is kind of funny. Well, let's see. Let's. There we go. Yeah, I've got the Raptors. Everything. I just need a place for like the Theory, the Quetzal. Um, obviously the Pestilence is going to go into the swamp. Tesla is going to go in its own little spot. Griffins are going to go in their own little spot. And then Carno Island's going to be like the Reapers and Rexes and Magmas and weird things like that. That moment when you accidentally click a button on your screen and open up an internet window. Got the Spinos. Spinos are going to be in River. Got the Sand guys out. It is literally just Maybe like a redwood. I think redwood swamp and Carno Island. Redwood swamp and Carno Island. I think that's the one we need. And that's gonna end that up. Yeah. Then we got this guy. Probably gonna put him around the swamp somewhere. I think that would. Because you got your Sarcos and your Capros and your frogs and your weird stuff over there. I want it to be a little more deadly. I also have this guy I need to put out somewhere. Okay. He's got his poo in hand. The poo and the rock. I keep on this path though. Keep at it. I can actually add them to all the spawners currently in the game and have it out by the middle of the week, maybe. But yeah, I can only, you can only do so much in the thing before it wants to lock up, and then you got to save it and close it. So we'll see how it does this time. I probably added like 30 or 40 spawns just then, and it's a lot of the same ones in different zones. And to find these guys, why must I better not have to strict compile any of this stuff. You better still have all my stuff in here. I'm gonna be really, really mad. Okay, I will strict compile this because I had to bring this guy back. That's the only reason. Gonna be mad. Save that miss. So we know we're gonna need 3 more. And for right now, I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna get them in on the island so I can test them out. So I want Arno on. What are you called? Monster Island. Bam. So on that particular one, I'm gonna be adding. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, maybe 10. So if I put 9 here, it's going to equal 10 because you start with 0. Just an FYI. So we're going to go down here. We're going to start with Seraphirex. And now these guys do not have their halos yet. I will have to add that later. Because I don't want this place to be super overspawned, I think I'm going to give them like a 15% chance to spawn out here too. You know, back in the day, dinos were harder to find. They didn't spawn, 5 million dinos in one spot. I'm going to put the magmas out here with them. Because unfortunately on the island there is no, I just really need to get in here and get to testing these creatures, otherwise I'm going to release a mod that's just not balanced, and I'm looking to balance around vanilla, so I mean you raise the level of vanilla creatures, these guys are going to be on par the way they're meant to be. Basically, you can play whatever level you want. I'm not putting you in there. I do want the Giga. This is going to be the second entry for the Giga. So we got the Demon Giga in the snow, and we're going to have this guy in the Deadly Island. I was going to put him in the other mountain, but I think I'm going to leave that just for the RGs and the tape jars and the other stuff that actually needs that. I think RGs are bad enough to deal with over there. Got the Rex. That Rex over on another mountain. So I need the Rex, Reaper, and Magma out of here. I never tested this to see if the name mattered, but half the time it does matter. And then the other half of the time, it doesn't even make a difference to anything you do. So I'm just going to do it. That's what we're going with. And then the Ripper. Oh, yeah. There's something about that. These guys are going to be able to be like a... Well, the Morph Reaper is not going to be anything currently, because it's basically going to... There's going to be different variations of this. You kill one, spawn another that you can tame or whatnot. It's going to make sense. It's like it was in my old mod. Right now, you can't do much with them. You can't tame them until I get them all sorted and get the spawn sorted. Then you can either tame them or kill them and then get a chance for a secondary spawn of whatever, say, the other creature that would normally not spawn on the map. Like that was the only way you could get the Griffin last time. Well, this time the Griffin's starting off. Lava's gonna be like a kind of halfway mid-tier boss creature. You're basically gonna kill it to get the stuff you need for what the crap is going on? To get the stuff you need for the main boss or armor pieces and whatnot. Like a little difficult loot pinata. The main focus of this mod is basically Arctic Blaze, the Omega tier, Pestilence utilities, stuff like that. These demon tiers will get their boost later. All of these are going to be in Arc soon, though, via mod download. And the Rex. I think I missed it by that many. I hate when you misclick a button. They were going to be here for like 10 minutes waiting for this to do its thing. Like, my computer's not slow. My SSD's not slow. But doing this for the first time, anytime I'm doing anything, takes forever. I just had to validate all my files because I was, crashing every time I tried to get in here and add a spawner. Thank you. Now, can I not hit that button again? That arrow's just so close to that button. You ever notice you play, like you're playing, and you see something spawn in, and there's like, I missed it by 1, 2, 3. Missed it by 3. But you have all these things just spawning on top of each other. Like at least 3 of them, you'll see them spawn, and even in vanilla, the offset helps with that. Okay, I gotta go up here and add what I say? 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3. Okay. I want Carno Island to be like a deadly place, man. You get your face wrecked. Alright, so we're gonna do the Ripper. Because I'm pretty sure this was the Rex. Yeah, Blaze Rex. Also, the The Reapers are smaller. They're much smaller. So you won't have a giant monster-sized Reaper come out at you. Come on. If I was a player beside it, it would be, decent size. I want the Dodo Rex to be out there. This guy is just straight up vibrant, vibrant something. I'll end up changing his skin later. I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. Then that bad boy. I like the way this guy turned out. That guy turned out really well, I thought. Oh, failure to launch. That moment when you hit Control C instead of Control V. Yep. I would like to click in the box, thank you. I don't know what was going on there. 1-5. Okay, so now we need Swamp. Swamp. What's really going to mess with people is the knockout creatures are going to be there. I want the regular swamp, I don't want the water. And then we got I think I'm gonna put the griffins in the redwood because you see them on mountains and all kinds of other places. I think I want them to be in the redwoods. We got 6, 8. And 1 for extra, just in case. These Tesla creatures are going to have an extremely low spawn chance. They're not actually Tesla anymore. Because I had to change that name too. Anywho, they're going to have a low spawn chance because they will knock stuff out. Like, the player is going to get 1 hit knocked out by them easily. So they're only going to have like a 5% spawn chance. 0.05. Pestilence Rex. Like, these guys do a minimal amount of torpor, but they do poison damage over time. Which, when you hear poison, you don't think of torpor, you don't think of knockout, you think of poison. These pestilence creatures will not be found anywhere but a swamp. Okay, 0.15. Yeah, we'll do them. I don't want to overrun the swamp. A lot of these things, you want them to spawn a lot. Others, you just want a few to spawn. Yes, there's going to be a rock drake over there in the swamp, too. Merry Christmas, people. You're going to have a reason to fear the swamp other than little water lizards. And these dinos are not 100% not going to be overpowered. Now, if you run 7 million levels, there's a good chance that you're just going to completely ruin the experience. Or you can run a bunch of levels, just leave it vanilla stat per level. I totally did that. Leave it vanilla stat per level. But they're 100% meant to be built off the vanilla. Shh, don't tell anybody about this dragon. This is going to be the secret. It's not so secret because I'm streaming it. But it's going to have a low spawn chance. I literally think everything else is going to go in the. And I'm not saying this to be lazy, but I feel like everything I've left would work really great in the redwoods. Um, oh, little guy's angry. Yeah, we'll leave you empty for the moment, there, Broham. We need a redwood spawner. It'll usually tell you in the description down here which zone it's for. Most redwoods are mostly everywhere. It's kind of weird like that, I guess. So I've got 1, 2. Oh yeah, I needed the mountains too, guy. Okay, so we got a couple spawns. 2, 3. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That was gonna have a lot of things in it. Oh, I think I'm not gonna put the utilities in there. I think I'm gonna put those around the mountain. Um, then definitely want the trike. We got the Angie somewhere. We need the trike. They got a lot of help, so apparently don't drop any loot, but they will. I went to use my old mod and revamp it, and it didn't work out so well because it wouldn't let me do anything with any of the files. Well, ain't that just how life goes? That moment when you don't name something. That boy is having a bad day in there. I might have to go check on him real quick. Not even 2 months old. He's yelling. Okay. G'day. I know, you're grunting a lot. Yeah? Okay, let's see how good I am at this one-handed stuff. Grunt, moan, complain. I know, typical baby stuff. Why are you pooping on me? This is awkward, kid. Were you constipated, little guy? Yeah, I see you staring at me after you did that, turd. Okay. No. Yeah? Is it the end of the world that you lost your binkies? Give me that hand. You give me that hand. That's my hand. Yeah. You're lucky you're adorable, kid. Oh, hey, go. Yeah. You like sitting here? You realize you're not even 2 months old yet, Kay. Not even 2 months old. You have no idea what I'm saying. No clue whatsoever. Yeah, I see you. See you. Mm-hmm. You're still not sure what to think about that pinky, huh, buddy? Like you'll tolerate it, but it's not your favorite thing ever. Oh, man. Are you trying to poop again? Somebody your size should not be able to push out that much. That is just uncalled for. The secret that I used to use to see if my dyno's responding on a map was I pull out the transmitter. Generally, it would tell you what was spawning and what hadn't spawned. Just be one of those guys that builds my own spawners and makes everybody angry because they don't spawn anywhere. What's up, Dragon? I'm one-handing this. I'm holding the little guy, feeding him. But it's quite entertaining. Almost got something ready to test. It'll be on the island for the most part. I mean, it'll spawn on other places too, except for their special spawners. But I need to get it in and get it tested. Also move my mic. Hopefully it pans out when I can actually sit by the computer. We actually slept in today. I wasn't expecting to sleep that much. This little guy decided he wasn't going to be a pain. The only reason I don't stack these guys on top of each other in a spawn is so they don't typically tend to spawn on top of each other. I'm not going to put the nameless there. What, guy? You're making a lot of noise. Yeah. Your auntie? No. No. What's up? Did you know? Oh, yeah, I'm 100% lazy. Did you know that in Arc Mobile that dinosaurs are in the game? I don't want my griffins by my RGs, and I don't want my griffins by my Rexes. I want my griffins in the redwood just to be strange. And a monkey. What's up? You're still trying to poop, aren't you? It must be fun to just be able to sit there and strain anytime you want. Have somebody else do all the work for you. If I did that, my wife would be very angry. Gonna have a stego. Do you see what I just did there? I would like to copy you, please, and thanks. What in the crap? Stupid thing. Go. Yeah. You're all happy and content now that you like pooped your brains completely out. To Facebook. Okay. Just passed off the wee man. That sounds a little wrong. Why you gotta talk like that? What's wrong with you? Now my arm's like half asleep. He doesn't weigh anything, but you feel like you gotta make sure he doesn't go anywhere when you're holding him. After this, mountains, and then I'm testing this thing. Oh, testing this thing is gonna be, I hope, fun at least. Because this is definitely not fun. This is like the least fun I've had in a long time. Ooh. You're gonna spawn in there, but you're never gonna be anywhere somebody can tame you, so it'll be perfect. You're gonna fly to the center of the map like Questles always do, because you know you're derpy. I don't, I'm not even gonna. I got no reply for that. Getting ready to save and close it. I was getting excited. Might have to load this up as in Ansel or something. Ansel and Gretel. That way, when I do see them, I can take really nice pictures. I believe, other than the mountain for all the RGs. Gonna do the. I'm just gonna, because I'm pretty sure I didn't do it. Pretty sure I didn't do this one. If I did, oh well, it's gonna have a higher advantage than the other ones. Yeah. Oh, need Uno Moss container. And I want that one to be might help if I can type pawn shop on Dino Entries Mountain. And then we got one. Six. That's alright. I gotta find something to play this on. And as soon as I'm done here, this thing's getting released as a test mod. It's happening today. Gonna be oh god, I did it again. It's gonna be, like I said, generic spawners for now. I do have some of the other spawners in here, but if I keep down that path, I'm never gonna release something. There's just way too many spawners to deal with. When you can do it on generic spawners and just use simple spawners. Or I could piggyback them. Make people go to the mountain just to get a dino that'll actually cook resources or work as a bench. If I don't make people angry, I'm not doing my job. You gotta fight the sabers for them. Yeah, man, take it easy. I'm banking on this dev kit crashing as soon as I go to upload this mod or cook it. Seems to be the trend since the tiny Genesis update they decided to do. I think ultimately I just made way too many dinos to start with. It'd have been like half again as many. Half again as many. Yeah, here we go. Put a penguin up there. That's how I roll. Yeah. Copy that. Paste it right, Chunder. Yeah, he was fine. I took him out there. Now he's not fine. No. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Additional engrams. Yeah. Let's get this going. Hmm. What is your deal, man? Get off the screen. Yeah, watch my stupid gimp. Such a moron. Yeah. Imagine that. The dev kit would freeze. Stupid piece of garbage, man. If you're gonna release something, at least release it functional.
It got him free.
I would like to I would like to access this. There we go. Thank you. Jesus. Has weapons, has armor.
Chair. Stick on the chair. It's breaking the.
Aboriginal.
Going down.
You just want to stream on my stream, don't you, buddy? I know. I don't want you to stream on this. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. That way I can make sure this mod cooks up fine. I'll come back when I'm testing it.